Habercorn here of Arvada, Colorado. Today I want to go over a little project I've been working on for quite a few months. And before we get into that, I want to apologize for the video. I'm not the best at doing it, so hopefully I won't jump around too much. But I want to show you some pictures here of the area of the project, which you can see behind me, and the area that I built it on, what it looked like prior to me starting this, and then also give you several pictures of the build as I was going through it. So with that, here's some photos. So my wife last year wanted me to build a treehouse, and we have this big nice ash tree here that I really didn't want to tie into the ash tree. Thought it would stress it out too much, so I asked Carolyn to find something on the internet that I could use to build to create the tree house. So she found a basic plan, which I basically just used the plan to do the foundation. So it's really not a whole lot like the actual plan that I got off the internet, but I just want to go around here show it to you here a little bit. I'll put a bunch of pictures in here and a little bit of before I even started the project, what this area looked like, and then you'll see it as we go through the build as well. But you know, we've been here 15 years, and actually 17 years. And when we first moved in, we put this in-ground tramp in, and then we have this teeter-totter over here that my wife got for 25 cents. And this is our third house. It's been with every house that we've lived in. So just kind of continued on from that. But yeah, to give you a 360 view here, and then I'll give you a little bit more on the details. But it's got a climbing wall and a little balcony on it. I actually put sliding barn doors on it, which I'll show you when I go inside. I still have a little work to do on those, but it's got monkey bars over here, and you know, if you're gonna do something like this, make sure you buy your slides and stuff first, and put the slide up, put it together to make sure that you build the treehouse or the fort to the slide, because I did this and was off on my calculations, so I actually had to modify it some and bring this little landing down so that it was the proper height for the slide. Yeah, so with that, I'll get into a little bit more of the details, but what I did is I first had a buddy of mine who's an excavator come in and brought his Bobcat in and moved out 900 square feet of sod and took it down a couple inches and made sure the ground was as level as can be, because that's the biggest thing. You got to get this thing on level ground so that it won't move on you. And when I put the floor in, I just used pavers, and that's around the whole thing. Put some pavers in, and you can see the gray on the very bottom. It's actually a sealant and adhesive, so I put that all the way around, and it's done a really good job of keeping the water out, and for the most part even bugs from coming in there. We were going to put sand in here, decided not to. That what a pain that would be, to dogs getting in it, cats, whatever, dirty as heck. So we just put some water tables in here and some other things for the grandkids to play on, and it's worked out great. They have a ball. I put basically bench seats all the way around, except for where you enter right from here. So everything on here, all the wood, I got a list together, and I went to Home Depot and I ordered wood, and they came in about 2 weeks later, run me about $2 for the wood, and picked up on my trailer, and I had a whole pile of wood here for quite a few months. But I milled everything myself. I made the shutters myself. I made the doors myself. milled all the wood. The only thing I needed help on, I did the whole project myself, except the only thing I needed help on was my son to help me put the sheathing up on the roof. So at my age, I used to be a roofer way back in the day, but a little bit scary getting up on that roof because, you know, if I go down, I'm going to go off. There's nowhere to really catch myself, although the pitch isn't that bad. It's only a 4.6 pitch, 4.12 pitch. And you can see Carolyn bought a little Papa G's playground sign up there, and got a little statue of a little kid swinging up there. And so we kind of built things around it so that we could have people over. And you know, my kids, Ashley and Chris, both have children, and so they come over and relax while the kids are playing. It's fully lit, and I'll show you a little bit more about that here in a second. But you know, I wanted to put power to it, and I didn't want to have to go underground to bring the power in. It would have been a real pain, so I actually just have an outlet out here, and I ran that over to here. Levington sells what's actually a male receptacle, not a female. Couldn't find it anywhere except online. So I run the power in here, ran it to an outlet inside, you'll see that. And from there, I did all the lighting underneath, and I wired it all to switches. And yeah, the kids have had a great time. Just put a simple little spring on here, keep that closed. Want the kids falling off out the back. Had to move the slide down a little bit because I had it pitched way up. I had it mounted way up on the very top there, and it was super fast. It's still pretty fast, but not as bad now. So there's all kinds of things for the kids to do on here, and my granddaughter Emma, just, you know, she's got to be out here all the time when they're here, and so that's great. And my little boy, my little grandson Wyatt, he loves it too. Still can't get them. They'll go down that slide so far, but won't go down this one yet. But they're only 3 and 4 years old. So, but they've had some other kids over here that just go down anything and do anything on it. So they have a great time. Let's go inside here. I made this staircase, and then I also made these rails. And you know, the things just continue. I just continue to do things, and I'm sure I'm not done yet. So you can see this gap in the door here. I've actually bought some weather strip, add another piece of wood. Weather strip will come here, so it'll totally seal that on all sides. Let's go in, turn the light on. A little cabin porch light on here. I have Christmas lights on it that I leave on year round. And come inside, you gotta keep your head down, and I don't have much hair, so I've scalp has got to work out in here. But so yeah, this is the inside door, and I still have a little bit of work left to do on some of it, but it opens up, and you can see behind there is kind of like a little pantry. So I'm going to put more shelves over in here, so the kids can put whatever they want in there. We got light, you know, these are all nice. They are on hinges, so they close, and even when the wind's blowing, they don't open up. Carolyn found a little heater. Now it's just on, it's not heating right now, it's just there for show, but it actually has a thermostat on the back that you can set the heat on. So yeah, we don't let them come up here and do that unless an adult's with them, but it heats it up nicely in here. And so then my son had an idea that I should put a three-way switch on for the light in here, because the kids just are constantly flipping the lights on and off. So I have to, that's where I'm going to put the other switch for the light, so they come in here and turn it on and off, whatever they want to do. Yeah, and here's a little porch with a little thing they can look out at and have fun with. This thing, they spend a lot of time on that. So things just continue to evolve. It stays really dry in here. I mean, even when we have bad snows or rains, you know, it keeps all the weather out, and has good ventilation on the eaves. And yeah, it's been a really fun project. So I made this so it would actually slides right into there. So, you know, with the wind, it won't blow it open. There's a slide going down. Various things for the kids to do. And so I will, tonight or some night before I post the video, I'll show you how it looks, the lighting. But I got the lighting out here. There's floods. There's a flood over there. I got a light under the back. And then up on my house, on the soffit there, it's actually 3 lights up there. So it lights up the whole backyard really well. So we can hang out here at night, which we've done, and just relax and let the kids play and have a good time. So yeah, it's been a really fun project, really fun build. If you have any questions or want any more details about how I did it, I got about 4 inches of mulch in here. I'm going to put more in next summer just to give it a little more padding. Just drop a comment below and ask a question, or I'll give you my email too, and you can send me an email if you like. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and have a good rest of the day. Thanks. Bye-bye. Back with you. I just wanted to show you how it looks at night when I put lights in it. And obviously it's close to Christmas, or well, it's the day after Thanksgiving, but I got my lights up. But so I put a light underneath. Put a big fluorescent under there. It lights up things pretty well. And then on the back, I put in a big floodlight, and actually it does a really good job. Even lights up this whole area as well when it gets dark. Then I put another flood, double flood here on the back here, and that does a real good job. Lights up the whole play area. And put one in up top there. I got a Christmas light in there now, a little green blue Christmas light, and put one on the interior as well. I put a red light in there, but you know, they're all switched, so I turn on what I want, what I don't want, and you know, so for now I'll just leave the Christmas lights on. I have those powered. You can see that extension cord running over to the outlet that I put in there, and I just run that up here, and then I ran a cord. I powered everything years ago all the way along this whole west side of the yard, and I just plugged it in there, and I can actually turn that switch on and off for inside. So yeah, I hope you like the video. If you know, let me know if you like it, or if you have any questions, send me back a reply, and I'll give you some answers on this. It was a really fun project. It took me a couple months, but off and on, but well worth the time. I'm going to put some barn doors on this door in the front and the one on the back, and then just a bifold door for the slides so I can close it up for the winter. We already had one snowstorm, but I want to try to get it done before the next one. So great. Well, hope you had a good Thanksgiving and have a Merry Christmas, and take care. Bye-bye.